Welcome back to Lesson 6 of Cantillation for Megillat Esther. In today's lesson, we are going to be looking at Azla Gereish sequences. There's two different kinds of sequences here. There's the Kadma Azla and Kadma Gereish, and a lot of people are not really aware. And this is even some of what I would consider to be some very capable Torah readers are not aware that there are two different kinds of sequences here, because Azla, just like Kadma and Pashta, that look identical, and you have to know where, you have to be able to tell that they're placed differently on the word to know what they are and to know that they're different. Similarly, Azla and Gereish, they look identical, don't they? You know, you look at them and you think they're exactly the same. But what you have to be aware of is that it matters which syllable of the word they're on. I'm going to throw a couple of terms out very quickly. If you're not familiar with them, then again, you need to go back and do a little bit of extra review of some other concepts. But the concepts of mil el and mil ra, these are the only two ways that I'm aware of that a Hebrew word can be accented. Either mil ra on the final syllable, or mil el on the second to last syllable, or the penultimate syllable would be, I guess, the more technical way to say it. The way that I remember which one's which is that Azla sounds like mil ra, and mil el, the a, sounds like Gereish, has two a's in it. So now you still have to remember how they sound when you chant them, but that's how I remember which one's which when I see them. So let's chant them now, and then we'll go and take a look at the two in actual text in our Megillah text. Okay, so let's just start here with Kadma Azla. Kadma Azla. Again, Kadma Azla. And then Kadma Gereish. Kadma Gereish. Kadma Gereish. And unlike the Azla, which I think it's fair to say that you're never going to find this out of sequence with a Kadma. Gereish you will sometimes find on its own without a Kadma in front of it. And in that case, it just sounds the same as it did before. Gereish. Okay? So now let's take a look at both of these in the actual text. I want to go down here, down to chapter 2. You have to go all the way down to what was it? It was verse. Oh, these are all okay. So right here, verse 18. Whoop, not that one. I get my little laser pointer there. Right here, Hamelech. Okay. If you look back up at all these other ones, well, let's just look at the closest one we can find. All right. So there's two on the same screen. You've got Vaya'as Hamelech down here, and you've got Vatilakach Esther. Vatilakach Esther. Okay? So Esther is accented mil ra, and Hamelech is accented mil el. So this sequence here is Kadma Azla, and this one is Kadma Gereish. Okay, and so they will be chanted differently. So let's start with the Kadma Azla. We'll do all 4 steps on it. Kadma Azla. Kadma Azla. And now step 2, which I seem to need. Vatilakach Esther. Vatilakach Esther. And step 3, we chant it again. Kadma Azla. And then we put them together. Vatilakach Esther. Vatilakach Esther. Okay? And now we move down here to verse 18, beginning of verse 18, and we'll do the same 4 steps again. Kadma Gereish. Kadma Gereish. Okay? And then you have, interestingly enough, you've got 2 words that are accented mil el. You've got Vaya'as Hamelech, Vaya'as Hamelech, and so it's not Vaya'as, it's Vaya'as, and Hamelech we've already talked about. So we chant it one more time. Kadma Gereish. And then step 4. Vaya'as Hamelech. Let's do that again. Vaya'as Hamelech. Okay, and I think that's the way we're going to leave it. The only other thing I want to show you is this blue thing here, which is a Gersha'im. It's Gereish, or it looks like Azla, but it happens to be Gereish. Gersha'im is a double Gereish, and it goes like this: Gersha'im, Gersha'im. And you see, it's got this munach here in front of it. Munach, Gersha'im, Munach, Gersha'im, and it's Hi Shava, Hi Shava. Munach, Gersha'im, Hi Shava, Hi Shava. Okay, let's see if there's another one around here. There's another one. Okay, so let's take a look at that one. Gersha'im, Vidatehem, Vidatehem. Gersha'im, Vidatehem, Vidatehem. And that is it for Lesson 6. Thanks for joining me, and I'll look forward to having you in Lesson 8.